Every artist has two sides. The first is the one they show to the world, confident, creative, and capable. The side that smiles on social media, appearing happy and fearless. But then there's another side, the one they never post about, the side that questions everything, that remembers the failed projects, the mistakes, the fears, the insecurities, the shame. That side is what Carl Jung called the shadow. It's not a bad thing. It's simply made up of all the things we try to push away, things we think are not acceptable, the things we don't want to admit, even to ourselves. But here's the truth. Your art is only as deep as your shadow. If you ignore it, your work stays on the surface level. But if you face it, your art comes alive. Because what makes art powerful isn't perfection, it's honesty. And honesty comes from seeing all of yourself, even the parts you wish were not there. Most of us were taught to create from the light, from what's beautiful, exciting, and inspiring. But light only exists because of shadow. You can't photograph light without dark tones. And just like that, the same rule applies to creativity. The most powerful creators are usually the ones who have faced their shadows. They have gone through heartbreak, rejection, loss, failure, and instead of running away from it, they built from it. They didn't wait for healing to finish before they created. They created through it. Because every emotion you suppress ends up sneaking into your work anyway. You might think you're hiding your fear of not being good enough, but it shows in how safe your choices are. You might think you are hiding your jealousy, but it shows in how you copy instead of innovating. You might think you're hiding your pain, but it shows in how lifeless your work feels. Your audience might not be able to explain it, but they'll feel it because art always mirrors its maker. Just like in filmmaking, if you shoot only in bright, even light, your image looks flat. But when you use both light and shadow together, your scene gains depth and dimension. The same rule applies to creativity. Your shadow isn't here to destroy your art, it's here to deepen it. It's your most honest collaborator. It reveals what you truly care about, what hurts you, and what scares you. You can't make powerful art by pretending to be perfect. You can only make it by being human. And being human means accepting that you are flawed, scared, and insecure. Sometimes, I think the reason creative burnout happens isn't because we are overworked. It's because we are emotionally disconnected from what we are making. We are trying to impress instead of express. We are trying to please the algorithm instead of being honest with ourselves. We create with fear, not curiosity. And the moment you create with fear, your art loses soul. But here's the paradox. The things that scare you most to express are usually the things you most need to express. The artists who move us most are not fearless. They are just brave enough to listen to that fear and walk through it. Look at any masterpiece and you'll find a shadow behind it. A story of struggle, insecurity, or loss. That's what gives it depth. Sometimes your shadow shows up in small ways, like when you compare yourself to others. That jealousy you feel scrolling through someone else's work, it's not wrong to feel jealous. What matters is what you do with it. You can let it eat you, or you can turn it into curiosity. You can learn every editing technique, every lighting setup, every storytelling framework, but none of it will matter if you are still hiding from yourself. Your art will only ever go as deep as you are willing to go inside yourself. So sit with your shadow. Sit with your insecurities. Sit with your failures. Sit with your fears. Don't fix them. Just see them. Your shadow isn't your enemy. It's your teacher. It's trying to show you where your art has been too shallow. It's trying to help you tell stories you have been afraid to tell. Ask yourself, what am I doing? What emotion am I not letting in? What truth am I scared to face? Because that's exactly where your next great idea is hiding. Your art doesn't need more light. It needs more honesty, and honesty always begins where your shadow begins. Maybe your next masterpiece isn't waiting in your light. Maybe it's hiding in your shadow.